Hello, today is Saturday, October 12th. This is day 103 of the pHix Fat Burning Challenge. We're supposed to do size, not weight, but I do weight because I started this way. So 219.8. Okay, 219.8 minus a pound for the double insulated bathing suit and phone, which weigh a pound. 103 days, I know this for a fact. So when I say 219.8, so it's 218.8. This is the product, pHix, pHix, 1.2 milliliters. This is the front of the box, pHix your drink, 30 snaps. This is the back of the box. And the one main ingredient, hops, flour, adafite. The other ingredients, purified water. That's it. So what is adafite? And adafite is an extract from mature hops flowers, and it was discovered in 1953, but it cost too much to extract. It was about $1 million a gallon to extract the stuff. So it was financially unaffordable by anybody in those days or even today. There was another company in Japan that tried to do the extraction. They figured out how to do a gallon for about $500,000. Still way too expensive to make a commercially viable product out of it. Then about 10 years ago, the company we're working with was tasked at figuring if they could do the extraction. It took them 6 or 7 years to figure it out, but they finally got it, and now they have a patent on the extraction process. Problem was their directive was to make a weight loss drug out of it, but you can't patent something made by nature. It has to be artificial, and then you can get a patent on the synthetic makeup of it, but it didn't work. So they had a issue where they had this product, it burns fat, but they couldn't sell it as a drug, so they needed to find a different way. So what they did is they, through all the connections they had with a company that was doing their packaging, they sold it to a company that does supplements. And that's why we have it. And here it is, pHix. So the way this works, you follow the directions on the white side, the back of the package. It says fold and squeeze, directions, snap one packet into your favorite drink. Could be any kind of liquid, water, tea, juice, milk, coffee. Temperature doesn't matter, hot or cold, hot coffee, cold coffee, and you can use this in alcohol, beer, wine, vodka, gin, whiskey, doesn't matter. You fold this thing in half, squeeze out all the liquid, get it into the drink, and drink it. Once it hits your intestines, then the chemical reaction takes over. So what it does is adafite goes into your intestines, and there are receptors in your small intestine that get activated, and then the signal goes by nerve endings to your brown fat. Brown fat turns on thermogenesis. Thermogenesis burns the deep visceral fat. And everybody has visceral fat, whether they're heavy or skinny, doesn't matter, everybody has it. It's part of being a human. So burning the visceral fat, burns away the fat, but also gets rid of toxins, reduces inflammation, makes you feel better, and has all kinds of great positive effects. Visceral fat and deep visceral fat that surrounds your organs, having too much of that can cause all kinds of medical body problems, and you can research that on the internet. Good enough time to say, I am not a doctor. I do not diagnose, treat, prevent, or cure anything, and neither does this product. We don't make any claims because everybody's body's different, so results may vary. If you have any questions, contact your doctor or a licensed professional medical person in your area, somebody you trust, somebody who can take your blood work and your vitals and do all your testing. They can make recommendations. They're licensed to give you advice. We are not, so we don't. But I can tell you my story. I started taking this 103 days ago, twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening, because the effect lasts 8 or 9 hours. So I just separate it by 10 or 12 hours and take one in the morning and one in the evening. And simple, snap it in water and drink it. And then the chemical reaction takes over, starts burning the visceral fat, and I've lost 27 pounds, roughly. Probably 26 today. Anyway, I was 27 pounds down yesterday, but I had a lot of food, so that happens. Anyway, I started on this product when I was 244 pounds. I started making videos at 240 pounds, and as of today, I'm at 218 and a little bit. So, the product definitely works. I'm down a solid 26 to 27 pounds in 103 days with really zero effort. When I was a kid, when I was a teenager, 20s, 30s, I was plenty active, plenty of sports, and staying thin was easy. But then again, I had a higher metabolism. But then again, I also had plenty of injuries over the years, broken bones, torn rotator cuff, ligament and tendon damage of all kinds from all the various sports. A couple of years ago, I was bitten by a poisonous snake, and I highly recommend you try to avoid that at all costs. You really don't want to know the pain associated to that. I don't even want to begin to describe it. Anyway, I definitely see much better definition in my shoulders and arms. And if I didn't cinch up my belt, my pants would be falling off. And if I didn't cinch up my watch band, my wristwatch was spinning when I turned my wrist to see the time. My watch was going for a ride around my arm. So I lost weight in places I didn't even know or think I could. So, and it's really not about weight loss. It's about fat burning. So the description, the way we explain this, fat is light and fluffy and takes up a lot of space, whereas muscle is dense and tight and heavy. So you could actually put on weight, burn fat, get skinnier and heavier at the same time, because you'll end up having more muscle and less fat. So it's really the fat people want to lose, but we've been trained all our lives, and I'm in my mid-60s now, that it's about weight loss. And that's how we started. That's what we thought this product was all about in the beginning, but we're finding out differently. It's about burning the fat, detoxing, lowering inflammation, and all kinds of other benefits, while at the same time, you could lose some weight. So ask anybody, any woman will tell you, you can never be too rich or too thin. And on Too Rich, we also have a side gig affiliate model built in. So if you want to make some money and you know anybody who's overweight, we've got that for you as well. And according to the CDC, 70% of the US is either obese or overweight. And according to your own eyes, go shopping, go to any store, go to any campus, university campus, or any football game like I went to a couple of weeks ago, and people are big everywhere. I saw another report last week that approximately 250 million people in America are obese or overweight and want to lose the weight. And there's all kinds of things you can try, and I've tried them all over the years, and they all got me to about 250 pounds, which was the most weight I had on. And nothing really seemed to work long-term or all that well. And I've tried intermittent fasting and OMAD and carnivore and keto and paleo and pills of all kinds from all different companies, and nothing worked as well as this product. I drink this and the weight kind of burns itself off, the fat burns off with no real effort. And again, when I was young and active, it was easy. Now in my mid-60s, walking across the house is painful some days. And working out, I don't do anything even near what I did when I was in my younger days, 20s, 30s. What I do now, I would have considered a warm-up for what I was doing then. So it's night and day. Anyway, go check out more information on the website, OneThinYou, the number one, THINYOU.com. And we have a bunch of doctors on there on video. You can watch the videos and see what they have to say. Now, the one thing they do say, you need to be on this product 3 to 6 months at least to give it the time to do what it needs to do to get you the optimal result that you want. Again, everybody's body chemistry is different depending on where you live. What do you breathe fresh air in the country, or do you breathe polluted city air from taxis and cars and trucks and breathing that kind of air all day? Do you get clean, healthy water, or is there a ton of fluoride in your water? Is your diet good, organic, fresh veggies and meats, or are you eating processed sugar all day? So there's too many variables to give you any guarantee. So again, results may vary, they will vary. So there is that. But the product itself is plant-based, vegan, all natural, zero side effects. Unlike some of those injectables that you've heard of lately that went around Hollywood and other places. One, they're very expensive when you look into it. I'm not going to name names, but you can find that info on the internet. They cost $1,000 a month. This is not even a tenth of that. So very affordable product, and it works. Anyway, check all the info on One Thin You and onethinyou.com. And if you have any questions, give me a call and I'll do my best to answer anything I can. And we are open currently in the US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. We just opened Africa. We just opened the UK. And the Philippines are coming online sometime this month. So we have a side gig. We have the income. If you've been to the food store lately, inflation happened and it continues to happen. So if you buy food, it's getting more and more expensive all the time. Well, we have a product that works. You can lose the weight and lose the fat and make money at the same time and then afford all that good organic food. So anyway, check out the site, onethinyou.com. Get in touch with me if you have any questions. And I'm going to keep doing these videos every day until I'm below 200 pounds. And the mirror is in the wrong place again. But my goal is to get rid of the love handle that I don't love. The spare tire, the love handle, whatever you want to call it, took me 10 years to put on all this weight, but so far only 103 days to lose 27 pounds. So I'm thrilled with that kind of result, but I'm going to keep going until I'm under 200 pounds and probably continue after that as well. So I appreciate you watching the video. I will be back tomorrow saying pretty much the same thing, but you'll see my weight. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. It's never a straight line. It's kind of a zigzag pattern. But all in all, 103 days, and I'm 26 pounds down today. Yesterday I was 27 pounds down. But that's in just over 3 months. So within another 3 months, I should easily be below 200. And time will tell. All right, thanks again for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.